You ever just like put off a project because you think it's gonna take forever, and then when you finally convince yourself to do it, it really doesn't take that long at all? Yeah, that was this thrift flip. Let's see how it turned out. Hey guys, welcome back to my very first thrifted flip. I picked up this nice big sweater, zip-up sweater thing from a thrift shop in the next town over, and I think I paid like, I think $4 for it. I can't find the receipt, but I think it was $4. And at the time I didn't really know what I was gonna do with it. I was actually considering like keeping it for myself, but it didn't fit well enough to make me happy. So I decided to fill a gap in my little boy's wardrobe. He needed a hooded zip-up sweater. So that's what I made, and here's how I did it. So here's a quick look at the before. You can see it does fit me technically. It just wasn't comfortable, and again, it didn't make me happy, and I want clothes in my wardrobe that are only going to bring me joy. So it was a little loose on the waist, tummy area, and then short in the arms. It just, yeah, it was kind of a funny fit. So I thought, why not repurpose it into something for my little guy? So the very first thing I did was look for a pattern that I had in mind, and I used the Ellie & Mac Be Creative pattern, and I did some serious modifications to this. It's basically not the same pattern at all. The sleeves I did not change, but the rest is pretty much everything's changed. And then once I had figured out that this will in fact work, I went ahead and picked out the zipper, which, as you can imagine, wasn't fun, but it actually didn't take that long once I got going. Once the zipper was out, I just took my scissors to all the seams. Losing that little bit of ½ inch wasn't going to make a difference, and honestly, when you pick out seams and you have all the holes and stuff, it doesn't really look that finished if you use those pieces anyway. So I did that, and then I left the bottom hem intact. And the sleeves, I ended up cutting one sleeve seam, and then I realized I didn't need to do that, so I left the other one intact. I just preferred to have all the pieces laid out. You really wouldn't need to do this, but it's a lot easier to work with if you have individual pieces rather than trying to fold a garment and keep certain pieces out of the way and all that. Next was cutting out the pattern pieces. I didn't video this, but I cut out all my pattern pieces, and then I constructed as usual on my serger. I did make my own 3-piece hood. I used a sweater that my guy already has to kind of design this, and then I just made sure it fit on the pattern that I was using. And if you want an in-depth tutorial on how to do this, just leave me a comment, let me know, or give this video a thumbs up to let me know that you want a 3-piece hood tutorial. And I did cover stitch the seams. I just think this looks a lot neater and it adds a little bit of a design element to it.
Through the wind.
And then I continued with the rest of the construction. Again, I cover stitched around the front edge of the hood. I like doing this now that I have a cover stitch. I pretty much do it on every hood I ever do. And here I am adding ribbon to the hood seam where the hood is attached to the bodice, and you'll get a close-up look of that at the end of the video, so make sure you stay tuned. And if you want a full tutorial on that as well, leave me a comment, let me know. You want to know how to finish off those hood or neckband seams. And I do want to mention, do not forget to enter the sewing subscription box giveaway. I am giving away 2 boxes to Needle Sharp, and I will leave the link in the description box for the video for that, so you guys can figure out how to get entered and what the odds are, because honestly they're pretty good right now. So please do not miss out on that.
Life is life, both water and ice. We're getting closer by the minute now. Mystery of the unknown, come to me. Let it be.
Here I'm just hemming the bottom edge and the 2 sleeves, and that's basically the last step. I do have a cover stitch. It doesn't have a free arm, which is that typical of cover stitches? I would think it'd be the opposite. So leave me a comment, let me know, does your cover stitch have a free arm, or is it like mine where you cannot get a sleeve around it? Obviously these sleeves are pretty small anyway, but for things like my sleeves or my husband's sleeves, it would be nice to have a free arm. You saw I just got around that by turning the sleeve inside out and then doing the top stitching on the inside of the sleeve, which is actually the right side of the sleeve, if that makes sense. And what I was doing here with all this finicking is I was fixing the hem where the bottom of the zipper tape is. It wasn't quite secured as much as I would like, so I was just adding a few tack stitches in there to keep the zipper tape inside the hem instead of just flopping out. And then trimming all my seams. And here it is, you guys. I thought it turned out so cute. The hood is dark and the top of the bodice is light, but it actually turned out not too bad, and he rarely wears his hood anyway, so when it's down it looks really cohesive. And I was able to use the same zipper, I just shortened it. If you want to see a video on that, how to shorten a zipper without any special tools, leave me a comment, you know the drill, let me know, what do you want to see. And here is my little model. You guys basically never see photos or videos of my kids. That's just a personal choice me and my husband have made, but I had to model, get him to model this one here, and that's my little girl there in the corner. But yeah, he loves it, he wants to wear it all the time, so I call that a win. And here it is just laying flat so you can get a little better idea with him not bouncing all around. So once again, don't forget to get entered into that giveaway if you are not already. You do need to be subscribed, so hit that button right now so you're ahead of the game, and then check out that link in the description box. I'll also leave it up in the cards here for you guys too. Here is the inside of the ribbon I was telling you about. It just adds a nice finished look. And I much prefer the 3-piece hood just because I find it lays a lot nicer and again adds a little bit of a design element to it. And there you can see the top stitching on the seams. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more thrift flips. And have a great day. Thanks so much. See you in the next video. Bye.